Today, we'll walk through how to track legislative changes and turn them into actionable outreach. Starbridge is able to scour the web using research agents to surface relevant signals that might represent a good opportunity for you to reach out to your target accounts. Here's the final bridge we'll build together. We're pulling legislation that could impact technology funding in California school districts, matching it to our target buyers, pulling key contacts from those accounts, and creating personalized emails for reps to send to those stakeholders. In this example, we're Apple selling tech solutions to K-12 districts. Let's dive in. First, create a custom web signal bridge to monitor changes across California legislature websites, the Department of Education, and more to identify newly introduced bills that could impact K-12 school districts in California. We can specify details in the prompt. Let's focus on ones related to education technology funding, device initiatives, and digital curriculum adoption. Next, we'll select the listed buyers. Here, I'm going to select the buyer list that I created prior that pulls in California school districts. Once this bridge is created, you can see that Starbridge has pulled in all the relevant signals and a summary of why it's important. For example, this bill requires updated K-8 literacy instructional materials aligned to new state standards by 2027. As our buyer, Fremont Unified School District, evaluates, this may include digital curriculum options, which could increase the need for device access and infrastructure. All our relevant buyer info is in this column here, and now we can add a contact column that will pull a specific stakeholder for each of these accounts. We can specify the titles like CTO and CIO, as well as the relevant output fields. I'll go ahead and run this column. Great, as you can see here, all the relevant contact info is pulled for these accounts. The final step here is to generate a personalized email to then send to these contacts. To do that, I'm going to create a personalized outbound outreach column. Here, we can customize this email template with both personalized attributes such as buyer name, account name, and set a copy that stays the same across all the emails. We can also add in an AI email snippet that pulls in relevant information specific to that account and legislative signal. For the AI email snippet prompt, you can use natural language to pull in relevant context from the other columns. So here I'm pulling in relevant insights from the signal data column, which has all the information around legislation and bills, and generating a few sentences around how Apple's offerings can help our buyer with their technology roadmap. I'll go ahead and add and run this column. And now we have personalized email templates tailored to the right contacts at our accounts that we can send at the right time thanks to the legislative signals.